Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Born Wild, the next generation. This is a follow-up to the first Born Wild, I would assume. I'm sure we saw first Born Wild. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've watched a lot of things so far on Disney Plus, especially from National Geographic. This is from 2020. It's the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. I've got this all figured out. Earth Day. So Earth Day, 50th anniversary is in 2020, amidst the pandemic. It was hosted by Robin Roberts, an ABC journalist, spokesperson, and she kind of hosts this sort of giving the voiceover of a kind of a compilation of different adventures that have taken place around the world prior to the era of the pandemic. This is 44 minutes long. It's just one special, so it's kind of like a greatest hits. We head all over the world. We visit with people who are watching over elephants in Nairobi, I believe. Other lion cubs also in Kenya. We get to see and it does focus mainly on the children, what the caretaking is involved by not only the parents, usually the mother, but also the people who oversee them in usually protected lands. So there are scientists and conservationists and people who go in there, observe them, kind of even when the bears are sleeping in the United States, somewhere in the north, they sort of, mom's already hibernating. They knock mom out, take out the cubs she had just given birth to, probably weeks or months before, and they sort of, give them a checkup, make sure everything's good. I mean, honestly, it feels invasive and it feels like it shouldn't be necessary. And most of nature does go in its own way without us checking on every single animal. But it gives us a better understanding of how nature itself, how the encroachment of man, not just in North America, but everywhere, and how just everything that's going on in the world affects these creatures. And so, in this case, say maybe there was a disease that was going through the bear community. This is a good way to find out. So they give them a checkup, find that everything is going all right with the post-birth situation. They put all the mom and the cubs all back in their little hibernation spot, and it's as if it never happened. So it's a neat little moment where people get to actually pick up almost newborn bears, although they're about this big and they're pretty furry, but they have no idea how to protect themselves. They got these big claws, but yeah, you can just stuff them in your jacket, keep them warm, because they can't regulate their own body heat yet. They usually need mom to do that. So take them out for a few minutes while mom gets checked up, put everybody back, and they go on their way. Kind of neat to see that. It'd be kind of neat to be part of something like that. We also head to Australia, where we meet Chris Hemsworth. Yes, Thor himself goes to a koala preserve and some other places that take care of animals, but primarily he's working with koalas in this situation and looking after them with a doctor who takes care of specific ones that had been displaced due to a fire. Sounds familiar. We don't have nearly as many koalas here in Los Angeles, but there was a part of Australia that had been just completely obliterated in a fire, and so many animals were destroyed, and many were burned, and some were rescued and brought back to be cared for until they can be released back into the wild. And you get to see Chris learning how to care for these animals, and yeah, it's good, always good to see Chris. There's also just they had head to the north to not sure where, but they look at baby seals, and it's just super close-up images of baby seals. If you ever wanted to see a very close-up footage of baby seals, this is the place to see it. So yeah, it's if you're interested in this kind of thing, kids, I think, can appreciate it. Adults can appreciate it as well. It doesn't get too in the woods with, technological speak, or I shouldn't say technological, but sciencey speak. It doesn't get too heady with that. So kids and adults who are not experts in such fields can still appreciate and understand what's going on with this, and all the work that's being done to help preserve all life around the world. And that's kind of what this one's all about. And again, it celebrates the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, which is the perfect reason to delve into this world. So let's pick tomorrow's episode. 31. Not too far from where we were. Okay, we got a movie, not a documentary. Usually when we get one documentary, we get 5 of them back to back. In this case, we get a movie that's been on and off Disney Plus for years now. Every single time I think it's on here, and it's been picked before, and then I get to the screen and it says, oh, well, not here anymore. Can't find it. Well, I'm going to check as soon as I finish this to make sure it's still on here. But yes, we're going to finally, hopefully, maybe see this movie. Because it was on early in the days when Disney Plus launched and went away, come back. It's all these different deals they make with different streaming services and different other things that they share some of these titles, I guess. I don't know. But in this case, I believe this was a 20th Century Fox film. I could be completely wrong with about this, but let's just say a person we just saw a few days ago in the last movie we watched, Pirates of the Caribbean, makes an appearance. Well, a headlining appearance in this. It's Keira Knightley in Bend It Like Beckham. Yep. We got some more soccer. That was from Air Bud movie. So, man, all this has come together to give us Bend It Like Beckham. Whew. All right, so that's what we'll be watching next. Bend It Like Beckham is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.